Christmas time is right around the corner, so that means we're going to be putting up the trees soon. But what will we be decorating them with? After thinking about this, I decided that I'm going to try to create my own Gorilla Tag ornaments. I've come up with 3 ideas to try to recreate items from Gorilla Tag and turn them into ornaments. And at the very end, we're going to be even trying to 3D print one to create our own ornament in real life. So stick around for that. Our first ornament we're going to be trying to create is going to be a Christmas version of the Gorilla Tag character. I'm going to use my own rig and I'm going to throw some Christmas cosmetics onto there. Well, besides this. But we're going to try to make it like a Santa. So let's move on to that. For the first ornament, I decided to go with something simple and classic, and I wanted to create a Santa version of myself in Blender. So I took my normal rig and I threw on some Christmas cosmetics with a beard and threw on one of the socks from one of the Christmas updates. Once that was done, we were able to have the base of the ornament, but now we needed something to hook it onto the tree list. So I went ahead and I made a hook. After some time, I managed to get it looking nice, and I added a little bit of a shine to make it even look more realistic and closer to an ornament. So this is how it came out, and now we can move on to the next one. So with that one done and it's looking pretty nice, we can move on to the next one, which we're going to be creating a regular circle ornament, but we're going to be putting the Gorilla Tag logo on there and making it look nice. Okay, so for this one, this was going to be a simpler one than the other ones, but what we're going to do is we're going to take the Gorilla Tag logo, cut it out, and we're going to put this onto an orb, and we're going to flatten it before adding the texture. So we added the texture on after flattening it, and it was looking pretty good. We aligned it, and it was actually one of my favorites so far, looking pretty nice. Then I expanded the circle to make it more like an ornament, and there we go. We had it. This one is looking really nice, and we can add that to our collection. Okay, our last one was actually so simple that we didn't even need to record anything. I grabbed a free asset for a sleigh, put it underneath the gorilla, rotated it, and got the right camera angle. And this one looks the best, even though it was the simplest. So we're gonna add this to our collection, and we can finally move on to 3D printing one of our ornaments. Okay, there we go. We have all 3 ornaments created. Now we just have to decide which one are we gonna actually try to 3D print. So for this one, I wanted to go with 3D printing our first ornament, as that one will come out the best printed and will be one of the easier ones to do. So now that we have it decided, let's move on to the actual printing. Okay, so I went to start the 3D printing, but there was a problem. As soon as we went to start the print, the thing started automatically flying off because there was no way to hold it in place and to keep it still for the pieces to print. So after a little bit of tinkering, my brother helped me add some stilts to it. By the way, thank you to my brother for helping me 3D print this. But after we added some stilts, we actually got it to print, and it was looking pretty nicely. And it was actually looking like we might be able to get this Gorilla Tag ornament made and actually look nice. Once we had the pieces printed, I took them off and I started to snap them off and trim around. And once I was done, I rubbed them on some sandpaper and smoothed them out. And then it was finally time for one of the last steps. I went and I started to super glue them together. And this is how it came out. It looks really nice. We got the beard, we got the hat, and it's actually looking pretty good. Once I was done, we actually had the ornament, and now we could finally hang it up on the tree. Here it is. It actually came out really nice, and I'm super happy with how this came out. It came out way better than I was expecting. Tell me, what do you guys think of the ornament? Should I make more, and should I 3D print my projects more for Gorilla Tag? Let me know, guys. Tell me what you thought. Make sure to like and subscribe.